Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a game that honestly caught me off guard. In the creepiest, most twisted way possible. It's creepy, it's clever, and way more engaging than its surface level shock value might lead you to believe. We're talking about Lucius, a horror puzzle game where you don't survive the nightmare, you are the nightmare. If you're not familiar with Lucius, the premise is already enough to raise eyebrows. You play as a 6-year-old boy in a rich upper-class family living in a massive 1970s mansion. Sounds innocent enough, right? Except there's a twist. You are the Antichrist, and your mission? Slowly, methodically, eliminate every member of your household and make it look like an accident. It's a pitch black concept, one that could have easily turned into cheap edgelord territory. But here's the thing. Lucius actually plays it smart. It leans into atmosphere, tension, and planning. This is not about gore or jump scares, it's about control, and that's what makes it so unsettling. From the moment you step into the Dante Manor, yes, it's literally called that, the game sets the tone. The mansion is enormous, intricately designed, and filled with secrets. Its faded wallpaper, dimly lit hallways, echoing chambers, and ambient soundscapes make the whole place feel like it's watching you back. You've got flickering chandeliers, the distant rumble of thunder outside, old school fireplaces casting long shadows. It's gothic horror with a vintage aesthetic. Think The Omen meets Hitman, wrapped in an indie horror vibe. And Lucius? Lucius is unsettling without saying a word. This kid walks around in a pristine little suit with neatly combed hair, staring blankly with jet black eyes. No jump scares, no yelling, just quiet dread. He doesn't talk much, but you know he's always thinking, calculating. Now let's talk gameplay, and this is where Lucius really surprised me. This isn't a hack and slash horror title or some frantic chase simulator. Lucius is more like a stealth puzzle simulation hybrid where your main weapon is planning. Each level gives you a new target, a maid, a cook, a teacher, and it's up to you to figure out how to turn the environment against them. You don't just kill them, you orchestrate accidents, you manipulate tools, tamper with electronics, misplace dangerous objects, or lure characters into vulnerable positions. It's like a satanic Rube Goldberg machine, and when it works, it's horrifyingly satisfying. Your first mission? Locking a maid inside a walk-in freezer and letting nature take its course. There's no chase, no gore, just a slow realization that this sweet kid has zero empathy, and that sets the tone. As you progress, Lucius begins unlocking supernatural powers, and this is where the game starts to feel like a villain origin story in real time. Telekinesis lets you move objects from a distance, perfect for accidental drops or blocking exits. Mind control allows you to temporarily puppeteer other characters, forcing them into dangerous situations. Pyrokinesis, yeah, you light things and people on fire. It's dramatic, it's terrifying, and it's oddly satisfying when it's part of your plan. Each new ability opens up more complex solutions. You're not just solving puzzles, you're engineering tragedies. And what makes it even more creepier is how calm it all feels. The game doesn't scream evil at you, it whispers it. The narrative unfolds in chapters, with each death representing a new step in Lucius's growth, both in power and in darkness. Between missions, you enter Lucius's dreams, shadowy sequences where you meet your true father. Yep, Satan himself shows up to offer cryptic guidance and congratulate your progress. It feels like a twisted version of getting gold stars for schoolwork. Great job, son, you froze the maid to death. Daddy's proud. Meanwhile, tension builds in the real world. Family members start panicking, locking doors, suspecting each other. A detective arrives, slowly putting the pieces together. And as suspicion rises, so does the need for stealth. You're not just killing, you're covering your tracks. There's a sense of looming dread that grows with each chapter. You start to wonder, is Lucius truly in control, or is he just a pawn in something far darker? Despite its indie origins, Lucius has some surprisingly well-defined characters, from the overworked housekeeper to the stern tutor and the drunk uncle. Everyone feels like they have life outside of your actions, and that's what makes it all more disturbing. You get to know them, even sympathize with them, and then you turn the environment against them. It's not just horror, it's psychological manipulation. Now, I won't pretend it's perfect. Some of the voice acting, a little rough. Facial animations can be stiff, and there's definitely moments where you can feel the limitations of its budget. But you know what? That doesn't break it. If anything, it adds to that B-horror charm. Like a cult film with ambition and style. It might be scrappy, but it's also brave in how far it leans into its premise. By the end of my playthrough, I wasn't just playing a game, I was crafting evil. Each puzzle, each room, each death felt like another page in Lucius's dark diary. It's not about the kills, it's about the story behind them. It's about the misdirection, subtlety, and escalation. It's about what happens when innocence becomes a mask and evil is encouraged instead of punished. Lucius isn't about gore or jump scares, it's about intent, and that's what makes it so damn effective. So yeah, Lucius really surprised me in all the best and most twisted ways. It's dark, it's slow burn psychological horror, and it turns the player into the villain with just enough detachment to make you question your own comfort zone. If you're into horror games that make you think before you act, that play with morality, and that makes you feel just a little bit wrong for enjoying it, give Lucius a shot. Just maybe don't look directly at your freezer afterwards. Hit that like button if you've ever played a game that made you question your moral compass, and let me know in the comments what's the most devious thing you've ever done in a video game. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe for more dark deep dives, weird gems and reviews. Until next time, stay wicked and maybe keep your doors locked. See ya.